Hi. So I was just live on another live with Elisa, and I think her phone died, or her phone did die. I think it got like super warm. It got overheated. So now we are going to go live again over here talking about the Master Coach certification that is starting in September that we have partnered on. So when you're live, say hi, let me know where you're coming in from, and let me start chatting about it. Okay, so we were just on another live, Elisa and I, Elisa Canali, and we were talking about this Master Coach certification using human design and gene keys that we are running together starting in September. And we wanted to tell you more about it essentially because today is the last day of the pre-sale that is happening. Tomorrow the price goes up. So if you haven't heard about it yet, what this is a 9-month container for individuals who want to first learn how to embody their own human design and their own gene keys for themselves, and then create extremely high level, high integrity containers to really support their clients in getting massive results with human design and gene keys. So we're going to teach you first how everything works, how to use it for yourself, how to embody it on your own, and then we're going to teach you how to apply this with your clients in your containers, one-on-one group, all that kind of stuff, so that you can create some really massive results for your clients. So I see a lot of people coming on. Hi, if you were on the other live, say hi, just waving to everybody. So kind of where we left. Oh, hello. I just put some lashes on myself. The Quantum Intuitive, what is the price for the certification? So right now it is $15,555 as of until tonight. And tomorrow it goes up to $18,888. For the 9-month container. We do have some payment plans available, but right now you're getting the best, the flash sale, fast action price. And then yes, OYI517 asked the same question. So yeah, I'll actually drop it in the chat right now until tonight. And then Elisa or Sam, if you join, please correct me if I am wrong. Fast action bonus. Do I have a link? Yes, I will send you the link afterwards. Since I'm live right now, I won't be able to type it to you, but we'll send you the link. I'll have Sam send you the link. Let me type it in right now. I just want to save your handle so that we can send it to you. Hi, Candy, what's up? So that is what this certification is about and what we were talking about before. So I'll kind of reiterate, you're welcome, you guys. So I'll kind of reiterate some of the things that we were talking about in the other live. So one of the main things that you are getting, kind of like the two magic, sprinkles, fairy dust, amazingness that you're getting in the certification is the experience of two coaches who are aligned 3 vocations. If you know about Gene Keys, or if you don't, I'll say it again, aligned 3 vocations. These are people who really love to apply information. We don't just want to create new systems. We don't want to market them. We want to help people to apply them. So Elisa is a line 3 vocation, and I am also a line 3 vocation. Hey, you guys. So you're getting 2 coaches who have used these systems to coach clients. Elisa's been doing this for about 3 or 4 times as long as I have. You're getting both of our experiences in how to actually take these systems, apply them for yourself. What's up, Sam? And then you're getting our experience on also how to coach clients with this. So that is priceless, right? You're getting real coaches, real examples of how we have used these systems for ourselves and also to coach clients and create really big results for them. So that's one of the most incredible things that you're getting. The second thing that you're getting is the compendium. So if you're here, you might be from my audience, so you might already know what the compendium is, but if you're not, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So the Cosmic Compendium is a product that I created, and it essentially is a hybrid between a Wikipedia style reference library, a database, and a journal. The word compendium means something like a field guide. So imagine if you were like a naturalist or, you know, like a bird watcher or something like that, you would take your compendium with you when you went out into the world, and you would see a blue jay and you would note about its behavior. And then you would go 2 weeks later, see another blue jay, and you'd go back to that same page and add more notes about it. And you would have this growing kind of field guide of how, this particular animal or this particular whatever was kind of behaving in real life. And so you would have this field guide that essentially amasses information as you go out and experience it. And so that's what I've created for the Human Design and Gene Keys systems. First of all, it's going to have all of the foundational information for these two systems. So for Human Design, we're talking centers, types, strategy, authority, the gates, the channels, the circuitry, right? It's going to have all of that foundational information like a textbook, right? But then it's also going to have this, the functionality of you being able to add your own notes to it. Because the thing is, Human Design is meant to be an experiment and Gene Keys is meant to be a contemplation. And so you're not just meant to take a chart and kind of see it and be like, wow, what is that? Okay, that's cool. And just kind of amass information. Your job is to actually apply it and play with it. So not only are you getting the two of us, line 3 vocations, really teaching you how to apply that system for yourself, and then for your clients, you're also getting a software that not only has all the foundational information, it was actually designed for you to add to it with the knowledge that you're getting for yourself and for your clients. So a little bit more about the compendium and kind of how it's going to work. You're going to get 2 pages that are, one is just for your Human Design, one is just for your Gene Key. So this is what you're kind of more going to focus on at the beginning of the certification, where we're teaching you how to really apply these systems to your own life. There's going to be a whole reference library, which is basically like a massive Wikipedia. You cannot find this anywhere else. Literally, trust me, I've tried. That's why I made it for myself. You're going to have all the Human Design and Gene Keys information that you need to really create massive results. There's going to be a chart library. So this is a certification for coaches who want to become very masterful and really coach clients at a one-to-one level. So you're going to get a whole space for you to store your client charts, and it's even going to have a client management system. So you can onboard clients, you can track sessions with ease, or if you're just doing readings, you can have like a whole reading checklist from like me and Elisa, who have done both coaching and readings. So you have all of that information. Hey, what's up, Elisa? She's finally here. Just request to join. And then the last 2 things that you're getting a journal. Cool, she's joining. You're getting a journal, which is linked in all the other pages, which I'll talk about. And you're also getting a help desk section. So she just joined. I'm going to wait for her to come on, and then we'll keep talking more about it. Let me know if it worked. Okay, hello.
Yay! I did it.
Nice. You did it. You're back. You're here.
Oh my God, my phone is crazy. It keeps becoming
like overheating.
Super hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And dying.
Yeah, that's very well, I'm glad that we were able to jump on here. Hello, everyone who's joining. So I basically just walked people through a little bit more about the compendium, and then I talked about how we were getting to line 3 vocations teaching this, but I haven't yet shared about the structure of the program. And then I guess we can introduce ourselves again as we keep going. So yeah, why don't you introduce yourself?
So we were live on my profile, and then we lost everything. So we are basically starting again.
And it's like 1 a.m. where Elisa is at.
Yes. So going with the flow of the universe. So if you don't know me, I'm Elisa. I'm a business mentor, healer, master Human Design and Gene Keys expert. And I'm also a channeler, and basically I work with clients, mainly women, helping them scale their businesses to multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, using the tools of energetics, Human Design, Gene Keys, and healing.
Yay! And you are, what is your Human Design strategy?
I'm a 2/4 manifesting generator. Life work 23 Gene Key.
Amazing. And then if you're coming in from Lisa's audience, if you're joining over here, I'm a 2-5 Manny Jen, life work 54, which I have defined 5 times in my chart. And I teach human design and Gene Keys embodiment and create really crazy softwares to have all the information in one place.
Yes.
So where should we pick up off?
So you talked about the software. So
Yes.
what happened is that I worked with Maria, and I saw this incredible tool she was using, and I was like, oh my God, this is the best. We need to do something with it. So she's amazing, and she went on, developing the old product. And then we were like, oh, like we really love, both of us, we love to teach hello beauty, and we love to the embodiment work through the Gene Keys and human design, and guiding our own clients to their ease and flow and success, really following their unique genius and their unique soul blueprint. And so we were like, okay, let's do something together. And we decided to launch this master coach certification through human design, Gene Keys, energetics, and using the software that Maria has developed.
Yes, yes. And some of the things that I'm remembering that we were talking on the other live that I want to talk about. Number one, that you were talking about, you had a lot of resistance to creating this course, that so many people were asking you for it. So, and you had some nuggets to say about that. But the other thing is just to kind of pick the languaging apart a little bit with the word certification. So this certification is like our process, essentially Elisa's process. We are teaching you how to become a master coach using these systems, but we're not certifying you in human design or Gene Keys, because nobody except for the original creators of these systems can certify you in that. And even with the Gene Keys, they don't certify you in anything. They don't even have a certification program. So what we're certifying you in is our real life experiences of teaching, of embodying it for ourselves, but also teaching our clients how to do that, and our process for how to do that. And the way that we're going to teach it, I'm going to teach kind of one part of it, and Elisa's going to teach another part of it, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I wanted to bring out that conversation that your phone died on, which was kind of this resistance to teaching it, and why now for this program.
Yeah, so I've been asked, I've started using for myself Gene Keys first in 2018, then human design, and I've been, really using for myself first for about a year, getting, I don't know, many readings, working with a Gene Keys mentor, joining programs, because I really wanted to use those systems from an embodied place. So me first, leading first with the results and with the embodiment of it. And, I've tried so many things in my life as a manifesting generator, many tools, and especially, the Gene Keys blew my mind. They changed my life and my business. Yeah. And then human design, learning to be a manifesting generator, to use my strategy, my authority, my profile. It really, really, really changed my business, my relationship, my self-worth, my self-trust. But it also created exponential growth and results in my own income, in my own business. And then, really using it with my clients, I've seen like blowing my mind with really the change and the shift and the ease and, the magic of it.
Yeah.
And so, as you were asking, like I was resistant because I really wanted first to find the correct, person to do it with, because I'm all about collaboration, and, coming together to share our genius. And I have a way of teaching that is very life experience, very practical, like really with hundreds of charts and hundreds of clients I've coached with. But Maria, she has this really deep, structure, knowledge, and that she put all in the software, and so it's really the perfect balance.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, you for what I'm kind of doing in this certification is, first of all, you're getting the compendium, so that's going to function as like an editable textbook, right? I'll be teaching the foundational classes. With Elisa's going to be kind of popping in and sharing her own. Experiences as well. So I'll be teaching a class, say, on types, and you're going to get to write all your notes on types inside the software. And then Elisa is going to be teaching an incredible 3-hour like implementation workshop every single month. So I'll be teaching 4 times a month on all the foundational stuff. And then Elisa is going to come in and be like, case studies. Let's bring out like what are you dealing with? What are your clients dealing with permission of the client, of course, to really kind of implement all of the things that you're learning with me in the foundational classes.
Hey, Amy.
Dynamo.
So, so yes, it's really the best of both worlds, because of course you need the information. Like, of course, we need to know, the strategy, authority, the centers, but it's actually really focus on business, and really focus on okay, I have a client who is an emotional authority. How do I guide this person? How do I, is 1 how do I guide this person?
Nice.
How do I create the best transformation? What happens when some clients get stuck, or they face some challenges? So we are really gonna also look into the patterns. I mean, yes, Sarah.
So awesome.
We are really gonna look into the patterns, like what patterns are showing up in an open wheel center, and how do I guide a client who is operating from the low expression of the center to step into their magnetism and their power, and to decondition.
Yes, you're getting all of that. You're getting real life, like applicable stuff, right? And kind of some of the things that we were mentioning in the other live was like when you're reading about human design and you're learning all this stuff, like the most interesting sentence in the textbook is like, people with this gate do this, right? Like that's actually what you can actually do. You can read 3 paragraphs about what gate 33 is about and the I Ching hexagram and all of that, but really kind of, and that's cool. But what we are most passionate about is like, actually, how does this show up in my actual life? Like, how does this actually affect me? And then when you're working with clients, how does this actually affect my clients, right? And so I was kind of chatting before about how, like, a recent example is I now have like 4 very clear examples, 4 different people who have gate 24, and they all self-sabotage in the exact same way, right? And that's what's so interesting about learning with like learning from Elisa and I, is that we've seen these kinds of patterns. You're actually going to get some of that stuff, my experiences, in the compendium as well, which is really cool. So you're not only just getting like, this is what gate 24 is all about. There's a whole kind of section in there of like, this is kind of how it shows up for clients. And then you're going to be getting that in the implementation workshops with Elisa. And then something that we haven't mentioned yet is you're going to be getting Voxer support. So you're going to be in a group, mainly Elisa supporting in there, and I'll be kind of popping in and out as well. And yeah, it's really about, we really want to teach you guys how to take this information and not just have it in your mind, but have it in your body. And then how do you hold like that space for clients to also have that in their bodies and really be able to see them for their uniqueness and be able to guide them in the way that they're going to best be guided.
Yeah. And it's we were saying before, like how we are moving out, all the cookie cutter
Yes.
way of business. And,
Yeah.
so many of my clients who have worked with other business mentors, they have been told like, this is the only way to be successful, or this is the only way to launch or to market. And then they find themselves, frustrated, bitter, burnout, and things are maybe they are seeing results, but there is a lot of push and stress and struggle. So those way of guiding clients is not only beneficial for the client, but it's also beneficial for you, because you know how to create the most incredible results and transformation. Because let's be honest, like, if we are a mentor, if you're a coach, a consultant of any type, when you guide your clients to the most ease and success, they're gonna come back, they're gonna buy more, they are gonna refer you. So it's creating an incredible ripple effect.
Yeah.
And as Maria was saying, the way we both of us we see the system, the two systems, it's really like our own channeling, our own really really knowledge deep on the client journey. And it's not just from reading books or doing some courses.
Yeah. Which is great. It's great to read the books and it's great to do the courses. And then, like, we're going to also show you how to apply that with clients, which one of the thing that you said right before your phone died was that you see a lot of coaches talking about lead generation and how to get more clients. But there's like you and like one other person that I've seen are like the only people talking about how to actually deliver results for clients. So I wanted to invite you to chat about that again because I think it's so powerful. We
Yes.
missed it.
Yeah, when we cut off, it's like the internet was like, "Wah," but when we cut off, I was saying like a lot of coaching programs, or mastermind, whatever, they are basically very much focused on getting more clients. That is amazing, because if we want a business, of course, we want clients, and we want to
Yeah.
know how to sell and market and brand ourselves. But there is very few people talking about, okay, what happened when actually you have a client in a container? What happened when you hold space for a multi-dimensional self? Because it's not that every manifesting generator is the same, or every generator is the same. Like, we are really multidimensional, and that's why human design is the science of differentiation. So we want to really to help you treat every client as a unique diamond.
Yes. Yeah, and we're living examples of that. We're both manifesting generators and we're very different. We're very, complementary, but we have, every single person is so different. And I think at least for myself, that's why I fell in love with human design and Gene Keys so much at the beginning was like, oh my God, I really am seen in very creepily specific ways. And it's also applicable, right? And I also now can see what to do with this. And so we're going to teach you all about how to see yourself and your own unique genius, apply that individually, and then how to see your clients and work with them and remember that gate 24 people do this specific thing and how do you help them with that and all of that. So,
Do you
yeah.
want to go a little bit more on what we are gonna actually, because I have many people messaging me and asking, what if I know already about human design? What if I've already taken another program? What's the difference? So maybe you can talk about a little bit what we are gonna cover.
Yes, let me pull up the um, um, curriculum that we have so far, and I'll kind of pull from that. Alrighty. And then, yeah, if anybody has any questions in here, kind of while I pull this up, also please ask us. We'd love to let you know more about it. And we're both manifesting generators, so we love to talk about all of this or we love to respond and answer your question. Okay. So, some of them, well, like we were kind of talking before, some of the main differences that you'll see. So, yes, we are going to be talking about, we're going to cover, type, strategy, authority, the centers, define and undefined. We're going to talk about profile. We're going to talk about the genius sequence, the Venus sequence, and the Pearl sequence. So you're getting both human design and gene keys. Oh no, Elisa, did we lose you again? I hope we don't lose her again. But yes, let me know. I'm going to wait until she can come back before I keep going. And yeah, if you have any questions, please pop it in the comments below. Samantha says, Elisa, you look so beautiful at 1 a.m. Well, yes, she does. Oh, we lost her. Okay, Sam, I can still see you. Great. Okay, so I'll just kind of chat a little bit more about kind of what that difference is between, like say that you have already kind of taken some courses on human design and gene keys and you're already kind of familiar. What is the difference going to be? So like I was saying, we are going to cover the foundations, right? So type, strategy, authority, defined and undefined centers with human design. With the genius or with gene keys, we're going to talk about the genius sequence, the Pearl sequence, the Venus sequence, all of that kind of stuff. We're going to talk about, here's where the difference is, right? We're going to talk about what everything looks like when it's in and out of alignment. And we're also going to teach you how to apply it to yourself and kind of embody it on your own. And we're also going to teach you how to guide your clients through this. My cheeks, is there something fun about my cheeks? Yes, Tanzanian cut. Anywho, yes, we are going to save this. I'm saving this on my IGTV for sure. The difference is that the main difference that you're going to get is, oh, hey, Elisa, she's back. All right. One of the main differences that you're going to get is our experience with it, right? So yes, you're going to get the foundations of, hey, you're back. But yes, you're going to get the foundations of like what it means to be a manifesting generator, sure. But then you're going to get my teachings, a little bit of my own understanding of how to guide these kinds of clients. And then you're going to get really, really in-depth from Elisa on how to guide these types of clients, right? How to guide your Manage Gen clients. And that's going to be the same for almost everything that we're going to go into. You're also going to get the software, right? So that's going to be a complete game changer. I mean, nobody that I've seen has created any kind of thing like this. And already for me using it, I made it. It has transformed my understanding of human design and gene keys. When you have the data all in one place, it's like you can make connections that you wouldn't have been able to make before. Like, for example, this is super niche, but now I understand why the Rave mandala is like set the way that it was. And I didn't know that until I put all the data together and I was like, this makes so much sense now. And now I understand kind of how this works. So things like that. You're going to get one of the main differences too is the implementation workshops that Elisa is teaching, right? So you can definitely talk more about it, but something that I want to say as somebody who has studied with her, right, is like, okay, yeah, I knew all the about human design and gene keys, but she has her own like energetic tools and downloads that she has created or downloaded rather, and then her own experience with coaching like dozens of clients in this, and you can't get that anywhere else, right? You can't get years of experience with real people, unless you're working one-on-one with someone else who's had years of experience coaching through these systems. But really you're getting like so much of her knowledge in terms of clients, like dozens and dozens of clients, years and years of this, and like real life examples and real life application. So those are some of the main differences that you're going to be getting. I don't know if you want to chat more about those workshops or some of the other differences that I didn't mention.
Samantha says, so you can be at any level of human design and gene keys knowledge to join?
Yes, I would say yes, because we're going to be going through all the foundations. I mean, we're going to be talking about what even is human design, what is gene keys, how do we get it, right? How does it work? And we're going to be teaching you the foundations of it. So yes, for sure.
It's for sure, for people who already have some knowledge, it's gonna be quicker and maybe much more easy. But
sure.
In any case, you can like, again, the way it's unique is the way we use the systems, we see the system, the way we have created incredible results in our clients and in their businesses. And is especially the way I teach Jinky, it's very different, very special, because I've done so much work on them, and I worked with Jinkies ambassadors. I've really mastered the system and the sequence. And what I always say is, like, for me, for us, human design is more the masculine side. So it's really the how to, like, how am I supposed to create content as a generator, as a manifesting generator, as a projector, how I'm supposed to launch, but also, all the different elements in the chart that can give you clues and, really great information. And Sarah, you're amazing.
Thank
And then
you.
with the Jinkies, for us, it's more the feminine work. So it's really about the deep embodiment and the embodiment and the work on, your shadow, how to move from the shadow to the gift, and really, merge the two systems, because in my view, they can't go one without the other.
Yeah, I totally agree. And what about more of the magic that we're getting there? What about, your kind of like psychology background and how it infuses, everything together for the experience?
Well, I've, like I was saying before, I've done so many certification myself. Open wheel here, more certification. So I'm a certified therapist and counselor. So I actually worked, a lot with the clients, guiding them more on emotional intelligence. And of course, all of that gets into the way I guide and coach and hold space for my clients. And it's what we were saying before, like the certification. It's not that then you can go out and say, I'm a certified human design, because that's not what we want. Because again, what I want to say is, like, those tools are incredible, are amazing, are mind-blowing, but you are the magic. So you are the magic, and you are the one who are gonna actually use the tools and the systems in a way that also unique to you. Like, we don't want to create like copycats or copy of the way we do things. We are empowering you and giving you the tools and giving you the knowledge, even the energetics, for example, I have a client who has an open wheel and she's struggling with that. Okay, what energetic tools can I have to help her move through that? But then we really want you to become empowered to, use the tools combined with your own magic that you already has.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So, I mean, there's just so much of like, Elisa's experience, and then you're getting some of my experience in there as well on how to actually hold space for clients. Like, how do you actually do that? Kind of like we were talking about before. So, yes, you're getting all the foundational, like facts on human design and gene keys. You're getting it taught in a way that is actually understandable and digestible, right? So if you've ever
Exactly.
taken any of like, the real old traditional stuff, you're like, what is this? Like, this is very difficult to understand. So I'm going to be teaching it. We're going to be teaching it in a way that is actually digestible, understandable. Again, we love to apply. And then you're getting, Elisa's, very extensive, therapy, psychology, coaching background and experience to really tie it all together. And you're getting our support throughout to really make sure that it's clicking for you with the help of a software that's going to make it all 1,000 times easier too. So, I mean, it's really, I mean, there's nothing else out there like this.
No, like it's super special and unique. And you know, we decided to do it for 9 months, a little bit because it's like, you know, the knowledge is a lot, of course.
Yeah.
And but a little bit also because it's like, you know, a baby takes 9 months to be, you know, to be born, and it's really like we want to give you everything possible in this time. And of course, there is always more to go, more layer, more things. But I really believe like 6 months is a too short time. While, you know, 9 months, you really have the time to implement, understand, practice. We are going to do a lot of practice, you know, between you guys, reading charts, you know, bringing case studies with real life clients, and you know, you're gonna receive our feedback on you know, their chart or their challenges, and it's really important for us. Wow, I love it. I'm even more excited now. It's really important for us that first of all, you are a mentor and a coach who believes in yourself and in your own magic and in your own genius. And then you use those incredible systems and tools to create even more power, to create even more magic, to really stand for uniqueness.
Yeah, 100%. And something too that, like, to kind of go off of this, that we hadn't mentioned before is kind of the structure and why it is 9 months and kind of what you're getting. So you're going to be spending the first couple of months, like 3 to 4 months, on human design. And actually the first really beginning part of it is like you embodying your human design. And you're going to get, you know, some breaks here and there to take time and actually integrate this. Then we're going to be doing another 3 months on gene keys. So we're spending a month on each of the sequences, again, so you can really understand them. So you can see them in your own life. You can see them, like, you can look back and be like, oh, that's where I went through the sequence, and you can really start to embody them. And then the last couple months are just on coaching clients, right? Are just on, okay, so you spent 4 months on your human design, and she spent 3 months on gene keys, and now how, like, for yourself, and then understanding the knowledge, how do you now hold space for clients? Like, we're going to really be drilling that into you sounds really intense, but we're going to be really you know, sharing all experiences and really providing you with support on how do you actually understand your clients. And then, like, the magic of human design is you can see how you as a coach might interact with, like, a client, right? Like, how you as a manifesting generator might kind of overwhelm your projector client or something like that, right? So we'll be sharing about that as well. So, I mean, you're getting...
Yeah, that's so interesting because that's so true. I remember, you know, when I started coaching, business coaching in 2018, I was already saying, like, everyone is unique. You know, I already had this idea.
Yeah.
But then it was kind of Elisa's idea. You know, everyone was kind of looking at me at crazy, like a crazy person. Like, you know, it was 2018. It was still a lot about the funnels, the lead gen, you know, the call messaging. And I was like, no, but, you know, every client is unique. But then I didn't have, you know, the chart to really back up, you know, my inner knowing.
Yeah.
It was more my, you know, my own channeling, my own download. But then when, you know, even if you know, when you show the client the chart, when you show where the pattern exists, when you show where their power is, they're like, oh, yes, it makes so much sense. I feel so seen, you know. And that's the beauty, because at the end of the day, I feel like you know, it doesn't matter what type of coaching you do or mentoring or consulting. like people want to be seen.
Yeah.
People want to be seen and understood as unique, you
Yes.
know?
And
And
I was
go
gonna
on.
say, yeah, totally. And like, you know, from my own experience with clients, like when you are able to be like, oh, you're in the shadow of this gate and like here's how you work through it. And they're like, oh my God, like that is what's going on. Not only am I seen, I also have a tool, right? I can see it outside of myself. Oh, gate 33, that's how it's showing up for me right now. So now they can kind of have more to look at that with. And then they have an actionable thing that they can do, right? So you're seeing them, you're giving them a tool, you're giving them a way to kind of move out of that. And it's extremely unique for them, right? And it makes, like, when people are like, how did you notice that about me? Like, oh, that is me. You know, it really is magical, and I kind of don't get tired of that. It's really fun.
And sorry, so I was saying, like, when I start coaching, like, I remember I'm a manifesting generator. I was coaching a projector,
Mm,
and she was like constantly exhausted
yeah.
and kind of burning out super easily. And I was like, oh my, what am I doing wrong? What am I
Mm,
doing wrong? Because somehow I was still teaching her my way, what works for me.
mm.
But it's not at all the same that works for projector. And actually now I have projector clients who send me even past clients who send me their screenshot. Hey Liz, every time I take a nap I make money. You were
Yeah.
right.
Yes, and so many more things like that. You're gonna get so many more, you know, tidbits and nuggets of wisdom like that in this certification of how to really coach. Like, how do you coach a client with an undefined head center? How do you coach a client who's like a 2-5 profile and like all of that kind of stuff? Like, you're gonna be getting so much of that application. And if you're coaching clients while you're in the certification, you can bring your real life, you know, experiences, and we can support you in how to do that. But yeah, you're going to be getting so much real, like, world applicable information, because that's what we both are really passionate about.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So I think we gave all the details. And
Yes.
the more practical, so to repeat, is 9 months. We start in September. You have 4 calls a month. Everything is recorded, so if you cannot attend live, you have access to the replays, all in Kajabi. We are going to have a Facebook group, and then to share, and then we specifically for more like coaching, questions for you and the clients. We are going to use Voxer, where I will be
Mhm.
mainly, guiding you. And then every month you have the 3 hours workshop directly with me. And then we are going to have, we are going to also have you do some work, because some people ask me, like, how much time does it require? What I want to say is, like, we are going to do it everything live, because we want to keep you on track and accountable. Like, we don't desire for you to fall behind or feel like, oh my God, it's so heavy. I have 20 modules to watch,
Yeah.
because since it's all live, you can either show up live or watch the replay, but it's very like hands on, and it's not like pre-recorded modules and content.
Yeah.
So that's very unique and very special. And then you are gonna have opportunity to work in tandem, and record the readings, and coaching session, that is going to also be part of then you getting the certification.
And you're going to get the software all included. So lots of really special things in this program.
Yeah, it's like a no-brainer to me. So we have the pre-sale ending tonight at midnight Eastern time. I don't know what time is in my time, but whatever. And so right now we are at $15,000 as investment for everything, and only the software it's like $5,000 almost now, and then it's gonna be even more when you launch it to the public. So then after today will be 6 a.m. my time. Okay. Then after today, the price is gonna be up to 18,000 on early bird. So we don't want to push anyone to make the decision now, like buy now, because there is time. If you are more like me, I always buy last minute, not early. I always not buy early bird, or because I'm just like that. But if you know that you want to be in, and it's amazing if you do it now, because you are saving money. And it's also now that we are offering a 12 months payment plan, so you can start paying now, because when we actually officially launch, then and when we start, then you can only be paying in the 9 payments.
Yes. Yeah, so you have about 4 hours left for the early bird or the pre-sale right now, in case you were wondering how much time. But then it'll be early bird again, and you can DM either of us, and we can get you started, get you in.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Even with the tech issues, we made it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maria.
Thank you. Please get some rest. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Send us a question, this DM if you have any questions or want to join. Bye.